Tonight we're going to read Mr. Worry's Christmas. As it got closer to Christmas, everyone was busy getting ready for the big day. A thick blanket of snow covered the roofs of the houses, and large flakes of snow fell all around. Who do you think was happiest at Christmas time? It was Little Miss Sunshine. "Happy Christmas, Mr. Strong," she cried out when she met her friend. "But where are you going with all those Christmas trees?" "To Mr. Worry's house," he replied. "He's terribly worried, you know." And he continued on his way. "You're late, Mr. Strong," worried Mr. Worry. "I've been so worried." "I'm here now," replied Mr. Strong. "There's no need to worry." "Oh, but there is," said Mr. Worry. "I've got a great deal to worry about. Come in and I'll tell you all about it." "What do you think of my tree?" asked Mr. Worry. "It's marvellous," replied Mr. Strong. "Do you think it's a bit wonky?" asked Mr. Worry. "Yes, a little," replied Mr. Strong. "But it's not a problem. I've seen lots of trees that are far worse." "Oh dear," worried Mr. Worry. "Then we must do something about it quickly. If we don't have beautiful trees, Father Christmas may be angry. Come with me, Mr. Strong." Mr. Worry picked up a box full of Christmas decorations and rushed out of his house, followed by Mr. Strong. Mr. Worry knocked on Mr. Mean's door. "Hello, Mr. Mean," he said. "Do you have a beautiful Christmas tree this year?" "Yes, I found one in the dustbin 3 years ago," replied Mr. Mean. "It will do." But when Mr. Worry saw the tree, he was more worried than ever. What would Father Christmas think? Oh no. With Mr. Strong's help, Mr. Worry put up a splendid tree. A little later, Mr. Worry called on Little Miss Tidy. "Hello, Little Miss Tidy," he said. "Do you have a beautiful Christmas tree this year?" "Yes, but," she replied, "I just wish I could remember where I had tidied it to." "That won't do at all, Mr. Worry," worried Mr. Worry. "We'll put that right for you straight away." The next person they visited was Little Miss Scatterbrain. "Well, of course, I've got a beautiful Christmas tree," exclaimed Little Miss Scatterbrain. When Mr. Worry had explained why they were there, "Come and take a look. It's really splendid." "You call that a Christmas tree?" said Mr. Worry. "Very splendid to see a hat stand covered in decorations. Father Christmas won't be pleased." "To work, Mr. Strong." And so it continued for the rest of the day. Mr. Worry and Mr. Strong left beautifully decorated Christmas trees in every house in town. Mr. Worry had nothing more to worry about. Everyone had a beautiful Christmas tree in their home. Father Christmas would be delighted. But no, Mr. Worry was still worried. He was so worried he couldn't sleep. "What if Father Christmas caught a cold?" he said to himself. "Or if he got stuck in a chimney?" Mr. Worry checked his own chimney to be sure Father Christmas wasn't stuck in it. The next morning, Mr. Worries were finally over. Father Christmas had been. Underneath the Christmas tree, there was an enormous parcel. Can you guess what's inside? A rocking chair. So Mr. Worry could relax a little. Thanks to Mr. Worry, everyone had a visit and a present from Father Christmas. Little Miss Tidy had found coat hangers under her Christmas tree. Mr. Strong had found some very heavy weights in his stockings, but unfortunately Mr. Worry was more worried than ever. Can you guess why? He was worried about next Christmas wouldn't be as good as this one. Oh dear.